Hi, this is Mrs. Coyle from Coyle's Communication on boonlearning.com. And I have a couple new products that I want to show you because they don't have a preview available because they are using FlowMagic. They're Paint Dot at the isolation and syllable level. So when you don't have a sound to start with and the child can't say it at all, you have to start somewhere, and this is where you start. I've made two packs so far. I made SH, CH, and L. And the paint dots and the paint dot marker pens are all original art created by me in Photoshop. So let's go look at inside the SH, CH, and L pack. So here we are. This is isolation. So you just want them to say just the sound ch. Every time that they do, they get to color or paint over the CH letter circle dot. They'll pick their color and then say their sound, and then they get to paint. There's 8 different colors of paint dots, and they're all different on each one. They're just by variable different colors on each one. Then you go to the syllable ladder, and you, as they say each one, cha, cha, chi, cha, cha, etc. They get to paint dot what color they want as they say their sounds. You can click the bottom speakers to hear those syllables. But let's say your child can't say it still and you need to do some elicitation techniques. So after 20 years as a clinician, I've included all of my favorite ways to get kids to say sounds and elicit those sounds, the things I do, how I shape it or use, whatever I use. So for CH, I've included one of my favorites, which is the train strategy, the sneeze strategy, and then shaping from a T and an SH and blending those together. So each sound comes with all of my favorite shaping strategies, and you can click on something on there to hear me giving you examples of what that strategy should sound like. All right, let's go over and look at the other pack, which is R, S, and TH. And this one actually has quite a lot more to it because I included 3 different ladders for R with 44 different co-articulated sounds for lots and lots of R practice. So this is, of course, the beginning R, ra, ra, ri. They say their sound. They get to paint the dot. These, of course, can also be used for a child with apraxia if you're working on these syllable shapes. And I would change it by having them say 3 in a row. So I've got the last one was the vocalic R ladder, and then this is the consonant and then the R ladder. And so the idea is to say the sound, paint dot, and then they get to put a shiny gold star on the top when they have climbed the whole ladder from bottom to top. And of course, there's quite a few elicitation strategies. It is one of the most difficult sounds to elicit. I also have a picture of the mouth there, how it should look at the top, and then with it way too much open. So just so you can see the very wide, thick tongue between the top back teeth all the way across, the way that it is supposed to be in the mouth. So just make sure you let them know that picture is the lips and things shouldn't look like that. That's just so you can see the tongue. And then all of my very favorite strategies for eliciting R, and there's quite a few of those. And so I include that for all sounds. They all give you the isolation level, the syllable level, and then if you need more help, my very favorite ways to elicit sounds that I've used over and over again and shaped and perfected over 20 years of being a speech language pathologist. So I hope you find those useful for those kids that need this level, the very beginning stages of learning sounds. You can find both of these sets in my Boom Learning store Coil Communications.